The London drizzle was relentless, each drop a tiny hammer blow against Rex's sleek, black fur. He was lost. Utterly, hopelessly lost. One minute he was happily trotting after a tantalizing pigeon. The next, the familiar park gates had swallowed his human whole. Now, the city was a bewildering maze of roaring buses, jostling legs, and the constant, terrifying shriek of sirens. He was barely 6 months old, a Rottweiler pup, all clumsy paws and boundless energy, but hunger gnawed at his belly, thirst parched his throat, and fear coiled tight around his little heart. He huddled beneath a park bench, trying to escape the rain and the judging glares of passing strangers. He longed for a warm hand to stroke his head, a comforting voice to chase away the loneliness. Instead, he got nothing but indifference. Then, he saw him. The man sat slumped on a bench further down the path, his shoulders hunched, his face buried in his hands. He looked broken. Rex, despite his fear, felt a pang of something akin to pity. The man exuded a sadness so profound, it was almost palpable. The man, Rex noticed, had a sandwich, a half-eaten, golden brown sandwich. And as if in slow motion, the sandwich slipped from the man's weak grip and landed with a soft thud on the damp ground. Rex's stomach roared. He hadn't eaten since, well, he couldn't remember. He edged closer, his tail tucked between his legs. The scent of ham and cheese was intoxicating. He could gobble it down in seconds, but something stopped him. The man hadn't even noticed the sandwich was gone. He was still lost in his own misery. Rex took a tentative sniff, then nudged the sandwich with his nose. He picked it up gently, being careful not to tear the bread, and, with a surprising gentleness, placed it back on the bench beside the man. The man finally looked up, startled. He saw Rex, a wet, shivering ball of black fur, staring at him with soulful brown eyes. He saw the half-eaten sandwich beside him. Then, understanding dawned. Rex whined softly, leaning into the touch. The man's hand was warm, hesitant, but undeniably kind. The man, whose name was Brad, was indeed broken. His divorce had finalized that morning, leaving him hollowed out and adrift. He'd come to the park, hoping for some solace, only to find himself drowning in despair. But this act of unexpected kindness from a lost, hungry puppy, it was a small crack in the darkness. Brad rallied himself. He took the sandwich and tore off a piece, offering it to Rex. The puppy devoured it in a single gulp. Brad smiled weakly.